What is going on, everyone? Badger here. Should have liked and sub, and let's get into this. Star Trek used to get dark sometimes. There were some moments, out of order of the darkness, but like in Voyager, The Year of Hell, the whole Zindi arc in Enterprise, the third season when they brought in the Makos, there were some dark moments. Deep Space Nine had a lot of darkness with the Dominion War and all of that. But even through the darkest of any of those Star Trek episodes, they always had hope. They always had, for the most part, Starfleet was depicted as heroic, and Earth and all that had moved beyond the politics and corruption of most modern times, with very few exception. Section 31, though, actually one of those that still maintained the cutthroatness of humans, which is why a series for that would be apt. Unfortunately, we're not getting that, or at least we thought we were getting a series at first, and then we found out that the series was going to be set in the Discovery timeline, which is now of ambiguous continuity, but certainly in its own multiverse. And it's not going to be a series, it's going to be a movie. And of course, it's going to star Michelle Yeoh, the only Asian actress in Hollywood, and not even playing her Philippa Georgiou character, because that one's dead in the first season of Discovery, but the Terran alternate empire from the multiverse, who was the Empress, and now she's just cheeky, and I guess she does things for fun. If you've just completely ignored all the 5 seasons or whatever of Discovery, and I wouldn't blame you, that's where she comes from. And it has been downhill since, like I said, with Discovery, those first 2 seasons of Picard. Thank the gods that he took his eye off the ball and Terry Matalas was able to give us a third season of Picard. Otherwise, and then Lower Decks, I've just not been able to watch. The numbers are so horrible that Paramount Studios is gone. And CBS Studios now doing filming for things. And so that has led them to, with the exception of that Starfleet Academy, which is a holdover, do streaming movies. And so, yes, now Section 31 is a streaming movie. We saw the original trailer on the official Star Trek channel, got Paramount Plus channel here, 2.2 million views with 3.5 thousand dislikes. And then on the actual Paramount channel, 16,000 downvotes to just under 4,000 up. So no one wants this, essentially. Not even the people that like Kurtzman Trek and Discovery. I've been sneaking. I've seen them on their forums and their subreddits. Even they are like, I don't know if I get the vibe of this. How is this Section 31? Well, guess what? You're getting this, and you're probably getting more. So, as we said, it wasn't always a streaming movie. It was a series, and then thanks to Halo and these failures, they had to straight out switch it to a smaller development, and we might be getting more. So we had the director, and I'm not even going to pretend to try to pronounce that name, told Special Effects Magazine, it has been retooled so much. The 2 stories are completely unrecognizable. Yeah. And Craig Sweeney, the writer, has been in the middle of that for the whole process. He's been in a situation to have written, I think, 7 different iterations of this. When I say 7 different iterations, the first iteration was 6 episodes of the first season of Section 31. The second iteration was another 5 episodes of Section 31, which were completely different than the previous iteration. Say iteration one more time. Then the 4th, 5th, and 6th were multiple pilots that were outlines. Then we had the movie, and the movie itself went through a couple of iterations. Bang! Oh, sorry. This implies chaos in the writer's room, with so many rewrites and retoolings being uncommon for Yeah, well, been a long time since no chaos in a writer's room over there. Yeah, he's talking his optimism. Hopefully the fans love Section 31. And this format, we're able to continue this format with other stories and be able to expand the universe so much faster, because it doesn't have to be all television series. It can just be one pop. If the audience, the fans, they love it, the sky's the limit with what we can do. I think I might get into a bit of trouble if I expand upon that, but I think as long as there's a love from the audience, there's incredible fertile growth that was laid with Section 31 to continue to grow. So all this is probably going to do is expand upon what happened in the Lower Decks finale, that they now have stable, portals to the different multiverses. And if you read between the lines, he's suggesting that they could just go make movies and TV shows in any of those multiverses, which is fine. That's all fine if you have a stable, that's the equivalent of like, yeah, once you have like your Justice League and your Batman, you go tell all the Elseworld stories you want, but you have to make your main universe. So once you have a stable Star Trek show that everyone likes, then you go make your fun little one-offs. And just a reminder, one of the actors, of course, Rob Kaczynski, he straight out said, I'm terrified of how it's going to be received because it's not the Trek people want, knowing that we want more in the vein of the Next Generation, which is why Strange Worlds is getting more love than any of this, because it at least attempts to be a classical Star Trek show. And also just a reminder that, yes, multiple sources are saying that Alex Kurtzman will be out in 2025, but it's not till July. So he's got like 6-7 months to really do some shenanigans and greenlight some projects while he's still there. Either way, let me know what you think about this. You're going to be watching Section 31. I'll probably watch it just for the lulls, especially since it's just a movie and it's streaming, and I could do it from the comfort of my MetaQuest 3. Promo code coming soon. Not really, but maybe. Anyway, let me know what you think about all this. Make sure to like, share, and sub. If you have done that, thank you. If you're going to do that, thank you.
Well, bye.